Welcome to my YouTube channel Bachelor and Master English. Today I am going to talk about Corona Says, a poem in English by a Nepali poet Vishnu. This poem is prescribed in our compulsory English course for grade 11. In our today's discussion, we will be talking about the poem, and there will be poem reading in Nepali, and there will be summary of the poem, the theme and message from the Corona, and all these things are discussed here, and I am sure you will be accompanying me till the end of this video. And if you are new to my channel, I request you to subscribe my channel and recommend your friends and fellows. Let's talk about the poem. First of all, summary of the poem. Corona Says is a poem written by Nepali poet Vishnu, writing in English. In this poem, Corona speaks like a human being. He is addressing a man who is cursing Corona for bringing unusual condition on the earth. He claims that he did not come for his will, rather, but by the invitation of them. He claims that he came to make human beings realize themselves about the earth, which is the common habitat for all living creatures. His arrival here on earth is to take revenge on what human beings have done and how they have shown indifference to other living, natural living beings. Many people were forced to death because of the devastating wars that they had fought, and the death toll was terrible and shocking that no one could believe. Human beings call themselves as the crown of creation. By claiming themselves as the master, the selfish and egoist human beings do not value the role of aerial and volant animals, the aquatic animals, reptiles and different species of plants for creating such an environment on the earth for their joyful life. By selling and slaughtering animals' life and failing plants' life, man has not only enslaved and dishonored their existence, but also blocked the sources of oxygen. After Mr. Corona came, the sky became free from dust and smoke. People were provided fresh air. Many started to realize the importance of human freedom after being locked down like caged animals in a zoo. Their egos were transformed into fear of death. His arrival became fruitful to provide a little rest to the Mother Earth, who has been facing the unnecessary burden of human follies and misconducts. Mr. Corona doesn't like human beings claiming themselves omniscient, all-knowing, and threateningly reminds them to realize that the earth belongs to all organisms. Rather, it is not sole property of human beings. It is they have their equal share as human beings have. Mr. Corona confesses that he is departing one day. It is definite, but he wants the human beings to realize their wrongdoing and correct themselves. And there are many other creatures like Corona will come if their wrong behavior is not changed into good one. He wants the man ready to go for cave life that they endured long time ago. If humans don't get rid of their inflated egos, different fellows will come and scare them too, like they are being scared with COVID-19. In such a critical situation, humans will be back to the worst situation as their ancestors faced in the caves as before the Stone Age. This is all the summary of the poem in English. Now let's go with Nepali version of this poem. कोरोना भन्छ भन्ने कविता विष्णु एस राईको एउटा चर्चित समसामयिक विषयवस्तु बोकेको कविता हो। यो कविता यसरी नेपालीमा अनुवाद गरिएको छ। कोरोना भन्छ विष्णु एस राई, बन्द गर रुन कराउन ए मनुवा, मलाई सराप्न बन्द गर र सुन, यहाँ म आएको होइन, मेरो स्वतन्त्र इच्छाले बोलाइएको हो, मलाई विश्वास गर, मेरा विकल्प थिएनन्। थियो तिमीलाई भेट्नु मात्र, कति मानिसहरू लास परे मेरो कारणले, गणना गर तिमी, परन्तु के तिमीले गनेका छौ कहिल्यै? कति मृत्युको शिकार भयो होलान् तिमी र तिम्रा युद्धका कारण। भन्छौ तिमीहरू आफू स्वयं उत्कृष्ट रचना। अरूको बारेमा के छ नि, जुन आकाशमा उड्छन्, जो समुद्रमा बस्छन्, जो पृथ्वीमा घिस्रिएर हिँड्छन्, र अरू ती तिम्रो प्राणवायुको स्रोत हुन्। तिनीहरू सबै तिम्रा दास हुन् भनी नठान, जसलाई तिमी किनबेच वा मारकाट गर्न सक्छौ आफ्नो मन खुसीले। दोष नलगाऊ मलाई, मैले तिमीहरूलाई देखाउन मात्र चाहेको नीलो आकाश कति कञ्चन देखिन्छ। हेर, धुवा र धुलो नहुँदा तिमीले मनन गरेको हेर्न चाहेको हो मैले। खोरमा थुनिएका जनावर अनुभूति गर्छन् चिडियाभित्र कसरी। आखिर तिमी अहिले खोरभित्र थुनिएका छौ नि। आएँ म तिमीलाई परिचय लिन होइन, म आएँ जबकि धरती मातालाई सानो तिनो आरामको मेलो आउला भने। म सबै जान्दछु भनेर तिमी दाबी गरौँला। आफू स्वयंलाई चिन भन्न चाहेको मात्र हो मैले। पृथ्वी तिम्रो एकलौटी पेवा त होइन, जति तिम्रो त्यति हाम्रो पनि हो। अवश्य म एक दिन जानु छ, तर स्मृतिमा राख्नु, म जस्ता धेरै थरी छन्, उनीहरू पनि आउलान् नि। घमण्ड धेरै नगर। अर्काको आडमा फुलेको तिम्रो मपाइत्वबाट तिमी मुक्त हुँदैनौ भने गुफा युगतर्फ तिम्रो फिर्ती सवारी होला। सहेको तिमीले धेरै 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 पहिले। यो नै नेपालीको यो कविताको नेपाली अनुवाद हो। यहाँ कविले कोरोना पात्र मार्फत यहाँका मान्छेहरूलाई सावधान गराएका छन्। यो पृथ्वी सबैको समान सम्पत्ति हो, समान भोगाधिकारको ठाउँ हो। यहाँ चाहिँ कसैले बढी कसैले कम गर्नु हुँदैन। यो मानव जाति अर्कालाई दोष लगाउँछ, तर आफू आफैमा मारकाट गर्छ। अर्कालाई दोष लगाएर पन्छिन खोज्ने, आफू मारकाटमा उद्धत हुने मान्छेको जाति गतिलो जाति होइन। त्यो यही मान्छे अतिलो हुनाले मान्छेले चाहिँ यो यस्ता विभिन्न विपत्तिहरू निम्तिन गरेका हुन्। तर विपत्ति त्यसरी आएको होइन, विपत्ति बाजा बजाएर आउँदैन, मान्छेले बोलाएर आएको हो। यो त्यसो भएर कविले के भनिरहेछन् भने, ए मनुवा हो, तिमीहरू यसरी यो पृथ्वीमा राम्रोसँग बाँच्नु छ भने सबैको सम्मान गर। पृथ्वीलाई चाहिँ कतिसम्म हो यिनले थेग्न सक्ने कुरा मात्रै गर। अति भार नबनाऊ, अति दबाब नदेऊ। त्यसो गर्यो, सबैलाई मान्यौ र एक आपसमा मिलेर बस्यौ भने र घमण्ड चाहिँ त्याग्यौ भने, अनि तिमीले यो अहिले डरको जिन्दगी जुन डराएर चाहिँ बन्दाबन्दीमा लुकेर बसिरहेछौ, यत्रो शक्तिशाली यस्तो चाहिँ संसारको उत्कृष्ट रचना सबै जान्ने सुन्ने प्राणीहरू पनि यसरी लुकेर बस्न मिल्छ त? त्यसो भएर तिमी वास्तवमा तिमीले काम राम्रो गर्नुपर्छ। नत्र भने तिमी उही त्यही ढुङ्गे युगतिर जान फर्क, अनि तिमी गुफामा बस्न तयार भऊ। कति कष्टप्रद जीवन हुँदो रहेछ त्यो तिमीलाई थाहा छँदैछ। त्यो जानलाई तयार भऊ। यदि चाहिँ जान चाहँदैनौ भने यहाँ पृथ्वीमा जायज र उपयुक्त मात्र काम गर। ओके, द्याट्स अल विथ द summary of the poem in Nepali. Now here is a theme. The poem Corona Says was written on the theme of the present world crisis, Corona and its devastating impact on human life. It is a subtle satire on man's conduct and attitude. It views COVID-19 as the byproduct of man's treatment to nature. Those who loved fighting and killing each other have become afraid of COVID-19 and locked down. People in the world are panic-stricken and living their life in mental fear. COVID-19 has created devastating results in human history. People are seen sanitizing the environment every time because of this pandemic. Corona is sending the message. Now here is Corona's message. Message from Corona. Before leaving the world, Mr. Corona has his message to the people of the world. Here are 9 messages so far. Number 1. Don't fight wars among yourselves and charge me for unnecessary matters. Number 2. If you want to call yourself the crown of creation, don't behave rudely and act mercilessly with fellow creatures on the earth and fail the sources of oxygen indiscriminately. Recognize and respect all the plant and animal lives as your companions, not behaving yourself as masters and other earthly fellows as slaves. Try to keep the world clean and fresh. Avoid dust and smoke. Provide fresh air to the earthly beings. Number 4. Stop doing all the unnecessary and profitless activities to burden to Mother Earth. Provide her time for little rest. Number 5. Realize how important freedom and mobility is. You, the crown of creation, as caged animals, are keeping yourselves locked down in your residence, fearing the death. Number 6. Don't show off your omniscience, rather you know yourself standing on the real ground. Number 7. Let other animals and plants own the sphere and feel happy being the equal fellow owner of Mother Earth, not merely as sole property owner. Number 8. You may think that you will be free of panic-stricken life with my departure. You are making wrong judgment. Many fellows will come in case you continue treating Earth against her will. Number 9, or the final number, and get rid of your inflated ego. Otherwise, be ready to endure cave life that you endured long ago. Okay, this is all about the discussion with Corona Says by Vishnu Rai, and there are important lines in the poem too. These important lines here, but have you ever counted how many have died so far because of you and your words? In these lines, the poet is reminding the people the wars they fought, and how bloody and how merciless it was, how indifferent they were while killing brother and sister, and in the name of politics or getting into the position, and how people killed each other. It was not good. So these lines give the message like this. And another set of lines, I will depart one day too long ago. So in these lines, what the poet means to say that Corona has not come to stay here for a long time, and one day if the situation improves, he will go back. But if people do not realize the mistakes they had done, if people do not correct themselves the way they are doing, and if the people do not realize the importance of this earth for every living organism, then, and if people show their egos all the time, and in the name of their ego, and fighting each other, and pressing the burden on this earth, then they have to be ready to go back to the cave life, because there are more dangerous creatures than Corona that will come and scare the people. And here 2 lines, the earth is not your property alone, it's as much as yours. So here Corona is reminding the people that an earth is the home for every animal and every organism. And if human beings claim Mother Earth and misuse or put an unnecessary burden and do not recognize and respect other creatures, then they have to face this disaster. They have to face this pandemic and this fear and this panic. They have to respect, and that earth is, they have to recognize every living being as the owner of or shareholder of this Mother Earth. Okay, with this discussion I have come to the end of my lesson. If you have any queries, please put your ideas in my comment box. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like and share this video. I will be back with other important lessons.